creepy story for you, and today we're doing one of my own. The reason I'm sharing this is because I have a friend on TikTok. His username is Relative Perspective. If you don't already follow him, go and follow him. But he's doing a series and it's called Did I See a Demon? I didn't see a demon, but he definitely wants like all paranormal experiences. If you'd like to share, you can share by tagging him in a video, or you can send it by email. Just go and check him out. He's got all the instructions for you. So let's get to this. I can remember this so vividly, like it happened yesterday. So I was about 8.5 months pregnant, and I had stayed up very late one night. And I got in bed. I was with my daughter's father at the time, and he wasn't a very nice guy. But I got into the bed, and as soon as I laid down, I was like, oh man, I gotta pee already. Like, what the hell? So I go to get up, and I see behind my door a man standing there, literally as solid as you and me. And I thought somebody broke in, and I didn't like hear anything. So I started laying back down like really slow, and I took the blankets and I was like covering my face, like, oh my God. And I'm elbowing my boyfriend at the time, and he's not moving. He's not waking up. I was like, oh my God. All of a sudden, this man that was standing there looked at me, gave me a really big smile, I want to say. He just winked and he slowly disappeared. I was like, what the AF just happened? Like, I could tell you exactly what he was wearing. He had on like overalls and a plaid shirt. It was red and black, and he had a cowboy hat type of thing. And you know, I think to myself now, I'm like, if I was to describe Santa Claus, if Santa Claus was real, that is exactly what I would picture Santa Claus to look like. Now, there's a little bit of history with these buildings that I lived in. They were very, very old. And a neighbor's friend, her son, had been out digging in the little playground that they had there, and he found arrowheads in the ground. Yeah. So that was like really weird. And I found that out like after the fact. I was telling her what happened. I was like, nobody's going to believe this. Like, no way. After this happened, I never saw him again. However, weird stuff started happening to my ex. One night, shortly after, maybe a couple of weeks, he comes flying down the stairs as I'm doing laundry in the laundry room and starts yelling at me for jumping on the bed. I just looked down at myself because I'm 8.5 months pregnant, and I'm like, why would I be up there jumping on the bed, right? And then a couple days after that, he wakes up to go to work, and he flips the blankets up, and he's looking at me, and I'm like, what is your problem? And he says, you did not come to bed with those pants on. And I said, yes, I did. I always wore sweatpants to bed. And I was like, yes, I absolutely did. He says, no, you didn't. He was like, I reached over to hold you. I touched your leg, and you had no pants on. He says, and that's why I looked, because it shocked me that you had no pants on when I was clearly there in sweatpants. So, yeah, so there's that. I've had other experiences, but I just wanted to share this one with my friend and with you guys. Like, what do you think? Do you have, like I said, any creepy stories or anything, any kind of paranormal experiences? Go give him a follow. He does everything from like cryptids to demons to like all kinds of science stuff. Like his stuff is like absolutely phenomenal. You can also find him on YouTube. But what are your thoughts? Bye.